devotees set off early in the morning for Madhuvan. On the way, they stop at the Rangeshwara Shiva temple. This Shiva Linga was worshipped by Kamsa himself 5,000 years ago, just before the wrestling match at the end of which he was killed by Krishna. On the way, the devotees pass the so-called Jagat Guru Dham, and then a few kilometers further on, they arrive in Madhuvan, where they have darshan of Radha Madhuban Bihari. Nearby is Dhruva Tila, the hill where Dhruva Maharaj performed his austerities. Here there are deities of Lord Narayan, Dhruva on our right, and Narada Muni on our left. In the front is Garuda. On the altar in the little temple next door is this painting of Dhruva getting the mercy of the Lord. Dinabandhu Prabhu explains the pastime of Dhruva Maharaj.
He was very determined, Kshatriya blood. So he went in the forest. And who did he run into? Narad Muni. Narad Muni also told him same thing. Alright, Dhruva, you're used to sleeping a nice soft bed, eating nice paneer sabji and puri. Here in the forest, you'll have to sleep on the ground, on dry leaves and grass. You'll just get little berries to eat. You go home to the palace. You can find Krishna also in the palace. So then he told him, Tattata Gachabhadram te Yamunayas tatam suchi punyam madhuvanam yatra sanidyam nityada hare. Tattata Gachabhadram, to go to that very auspicious bank. Tatta means bank. Jamunayas tata suchi, that very beautiful, clean, unfortunately no longer clean, Jamuna is flowing there. Suchi means clean. Punyam Madhuvanam, this is in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5,000 years ago, mentioning this forest, Madhuvanam, specifically. Punyam Madhuvanam yatra sanidyam nityada hare. That very easily we'll find Lord. Braj is very, very special place. Very easily we can get Lord. Lord gave instruction to Narad Muni. Narad Muni gave instruction to Dhruva Maharaj. So he came here. He made little deity from the mud on the banks. He began to worship. Narad Muni had given him what special mantra? What was that? Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya. So he was sitting here meditating and worshipping with this mantra we sing every day. So meanwhile, Dhruva Maharaj, he's there in the forest. He was just eating little berries. Then after a while he thought, this is too much sense gratification. So he was just eating every 3 days. Then after a while he thought, after 1 month he thought, this is really sense gratification. I'm really enjoying my senses too much. So he thought, I'll just drink water every 6 days. Then he thought, wow, I'm really enjoying my senses too much. This is really, I'm really falling. So maybe I'll just breathe every 12 days. Then after 5 months he thought, wow, this is real sense gratification. I should just stop breathing altogether. And he stopped breathing. But by that time, and he was standing with 1 foot, just balancing on 1 foot, performing these great penances and austerities. He'd become so powerful, he'd become so identified with the Lord that he was just as heavy as the Lord. And when just like you're standing on your toe, 1 foot, you'll wobble a little bit. But instead of him wobbling, whole earth was wobbling. He became so heavy. And when he stopped breathing, he stopped the universal breathing of the universe. Everybody went running to Lord Brahma. So somehow Lord Brahma, he got the universal breathing going together. They went to Lord Vishnu. They said, look, you got to do something. This guy just stopped the whole breathing in the universe and everything's wobbling in it. So then Lord came here to this very place where we're sitting. So Dhruva Maharaj, he was meditating on Lord within his heart. Suddenly Lord disappeared from his heart. His eyes opened. He saw Lord is standing before him. So then Lord took his kanchal, beautiful kanchal. He touched on the head of Dhruva Maharaj. And then Lord said, my dear Dhruva Maharaj, what is it that you want? Dhruva Maharaj says, Swami, I don't want anything. Are you came here in the forest? You performed so many heavy penances and austerities? Now you say you don't want anything? What is it? He said, my dear Lord, Swami Kritartosmi, now I'm fully satisfied, I don't want anything. So my dear Lord, I came here looking for broken pieces of glass. Broken piece of, nobody's calling broken piece of glass? His desire was to get a kingdom even greater than his grandfather. Who's his grandfather? Swayambhuva's father. Who's his grandfather? Brahma. Why? He says, because I have found such a rare jewel as you. What is the use of anything else? Then Lord said, all right. Anyway, Dhruv, I will give you 1 planet within this universe that is a Vaikuntha planet. That is Dhruv Tara, Dhruv star. We call Pole star. So Dhruv Maharaj, he ruled over this earth for many, many thousands of years, and now he's living on that Dhruvaloka planet, this Vaikuntha, and everything else is destroyed, that planet will stay. So it's greater than Lord Brahma's kingdom.